Hello ladies, we're in week 2. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time. I am gonna try to film these videos quickly. I'm gonna try to get as much done as I can. My son is very sick. He has been for like 3 days, 105 fever, multiple times. He's not going to school, he's not going all these places he's supposed to go to, which leaves me no time to film. And then when he's home with me, he only wants me. So my mom is here right now. I'm just gonna try to get it done as quick as I can. Nobody is new here. So I'm gonna try not to dumb down as much as I normally do. And if you are semi-new, I know that you're smart. So I'm just gonna try to explain a little bit less with each exercise, okay? So we are on Monday, that is the 6th, and we have upper body. So we have 5, 6, or 7 rounds. We have chest press, push-ups, skull crushes to press, tricep kickbacks, and then part 2, we have plank shoulder raises for reps. So, chest press. I'm gonna move my chair. Push-ups. I'm just gonna show you the kneeling version. Skull crusher to press. And last, tricep kickbacks. And then part 2 is plank shoulder raises for reps, which is gonna look like this. Okay, so I'm actually gonna move this over a little bit so I have a little bit more space. Okay. Chest press. So typically this is done on a bench. We're doing what you would call a floor press, but it's still a chest press. So you're gonna be on your back, your knees are up, your elbows are gonna be bent, and they're gonna start out on the floor, okay? You're gonna press up and come together above your chest, and then you come down and go back apart, elbows and arm on the floor. Say up, together, down, floor. Press up over your chest, down. So with these, you want to make sure that you're not slamming the weight together at the top. And just make sure that it's a good weight for you. Pretty simple, okay? Next we have push-ups. So there are multiple variations. We did not go over these this month yet, although we did talk about them last month and none of you are new. So I'm gonna just do this quickly. If you need to do the easiest version, it's gonna be off of a height. So this could be the back of your couch, a table. I'm just gonna use my chair. High plank position, hands are on that height. Lower everything together, press together. Lower everything together, press together, okay? Your next modification would be on your knees. So you wanna make sure that instead of being on your kneecap, roll to the front of your knees, drop your hips down, so you're creating more of a straight line from your spine to your tailbone. And again, lower, press, everything moves at the same time. Notice that my arms aren't up here where my hips go down, or vice versa. I don't go down and keep my butt up in the air. Everything moves in a nice straight line. And then, sorry, I also was sick. So it's great. And then your full is gonna be high plank position. So I'm on my toes. I'm trying to keep my body in a nice straight line. My shoulder, elbows, and wrists are stacked underneath my body. And again, lower, press, okay? So you can always start with the full and then drop down to kneeling. I didn't do push-ups for a very long time because of my wrist, so I kind of lost my push-up for a while, so that's what I usually do. I'll usually try to get a couple full, and then after a while, I'm just like way too weak, I'll go down to kneeling, or same thing, you could do kneeling, then go to your height. However you wanna do it, however you can get those push-ups done is what you should do. Skull crusher to press. Okay, so your skull crusher is working your triceps, which is the back of your arm. So you're gonna be similar position to when we did our chest press or our floor press, but you're gonna start overhead like this. Now you can do this with one weight or two, so I'm gonna show you both. So you're gonna start here, you're gonna lower from the elbow down by either side of your head and press back up. That is your skull crusher. Lower just at the elbow, back up, okay? Now we're gonna add our press. So from here, we're just gonna drop our arms down, press back up. So we're gonna skull crush, press 1, skull crush, press 2, skull crush, press 3, okay? If you wanna do it with 1 dumbbell, it's gonna look like this. Hold it the long way. Bend at the elbows, you're gonna come to the top of your head or forehead. Press back up, then you're gonna bring the weight to your chest, so your elbows are gonna separate. Press, skull crush, press, skull crush, press, okay? So the main difference is that the variation with a dumbbell in each hand is a little bit harder because you have to individually control each arm. If you're holding 1, it's gonna move together automatically. If you're holding 2, you have to pay attention, you have to have better balance, better strength, all of that to be able to make them move together. Then the last exercise in this is our tricep kickback. So again, working the back of your arm, your tricep. So you're going to get in your bent over position, which looks like this. You're gonna put your arms up to your side like this, and you are going to just kick back. So straighten out that arm, return, kick back, return, back, return, back, return, okay? Pretty simple. You should feel it in that back area. I always like to show where it's working, so see how that looks different. Makes like a little pocket. That is your tricep working, okay? So sometimes these can feel funny if they're new because you might feel like you're swinging too much, or I think I have doubly jointed weird elbows, so I feel like mine like straightens more than a lot of people's do, or it kind of seems a little bit weird. That's just how my arm works. So as long as you can feel it, and if you look in the mirror and you can see that you're getting that dimple there, that means you're hitting your tricep. Now part 2 is plank shoulder raises for reps. So you're gonna pick a number that is divisible by 2 because you have to do right hand and left hand. So you're gonna be in your high plank position, get a little bit wider stance than normal with your feet because you are gonna be balancing on 1 hand. And you're just gonna raise up like this, down. Raise the other arm, down. So the trick with this is you wanna make sure that you're not opening up your body or wobbling around a lot. You wanna try to keep everything stable. That's why you wanna open up that stance with your feet, and then just try and just only shift a tiny bit when you lift up that arm, okay? And try to keep your butt down. This is what it should look like. If you need to drop it to kneeling, same idea, okay? That already burns, and I didn't even do 1 round of the workout first, so that's gonna be a tough one at the end. That's your Monday the 6th.